Look at this, the little jackal has now snuck in. There are no lions left where the carcass is, and it's still being a little bit cautious. But I just saw a cub lift its head and look down there, and that jackal's probably it's still being very cautious, stopping, checking where the lions are, making sure there isn't a lioness or something that's going to give it a surprise. Now, it's actually on the site where they made the kill. There we go. That's it. Those little scraps are enough for that jackal. I mean, 10 or 15 little morsels like that, and that jackal's got a full belly. Now, none of the lions have noticed it yet, except for that one cub. Now, if this had been a fresh kill and there was a lot of meat, look at that one guy's got a big piece. If this had been a fresh, it's got a big enough piece that it wants to get safely away from where the lions are and snack on it in the bush. And I'm sure it's going to sneak back in there a little bit later and try and get some more, because the lions are still very flat next to us here. That was awesome. Where's it? There we go. You can see it through there, Dave. Munching down. Oh, I think, can we go forward for you a bit? A little bit. Oh, there's that. Over the bonnet. Okay. Through that little gap here. I think a little bit to the left. There we go. You can just see the movement through there. No, that's. Oh, it's coming back. It's rushing back towards where the carcass is. So we're in a good spot now. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Here we go. So pop out there. There it is. There it is. Aren't you a sly little jackal? Now, the fact that jackals are able to steal almost from under the lion's nose is one of the reasons in African folklore that they are considered to be one of the more intelligent creatures out in the bush, and are able to trick other animals. And they are very, very good at getting a meal. Here, another quick bite. Fast food. Swallow quickly before the cats spot me. As I said, it's unlikely that the lions would be too perturbed. You never know. They might chase the jackal just for the sake of chasing it. You can see constantly alert and aware. Hasn't gone for where the head is and the rib cage. It's just picking up little bits that the lions have left. It'll also eat any congealed blood that's on the ground, but constantly keeping an eye on where the lions are. He's so nervous. This is so cool. And I really do wish we had got to see more jackals. They are absolutely fascinating creatures. Oh, it's wondering if that piece is just too big, will draw too much attention, even though the lions have not lifted a head at all. Let's go back. I want that piece. It's a big piece. I want that piece. I'll probably find it's a piece of skin, so not too much value in it. Where are you off to, little jackal? Busy, busy, busy little creatures. And back again, to the left. There you go. What do you find there? Still no movement from the pride. Callie is wondering how I can tell whether it's a female or male. Callie, I can't actually see too carefully at the moment, but I think this is a female. We need to look for the obvious bits, and I haven't seen them, so I think this is a little female. And I'd say this is a youngish jackal, so a dispersal jackal. All those obvious bits there, Dave. No, it's not. No, I think it is a female. So she's out looking for a mate. She's probably been chased away from her parents' natal territory. And this is a good find for a little jackal. They don't need to eat nearly as much as a lion. Diane's wondering if I've ever come across a jackal den before. And Diane, I've actually spent a lot of time with jackals in their den in Botswana, and absolutely amazing. And they get very relaxed around the vehicles, and you actually sit very close to them, and the pups come out and play. Oh, Dave, you forgot when you were cleaning. There we go. That belongs to you.
Thank you.
Naughty David. Okay, well, the jackals... Oh, she's coming back now. She goes and eats where she feels a little bit safer, a little bit further from the lions, before popping in. Well, we're going to let this jackal continue its foraging in the thickets, and while we do that, let's go back to Taylor with the wonderful little and beautiful Shongile.